commander and the Prince Paluto Jackson are due in Liberio shortly. The Rudy, you and Wrath are to take your places alongside the king, who will be arriving a few days later at this point. We are to make sure that handoff happens a little bit smoothly. There is a rather large prize being transported on foot, which is why it's been taking several weeks for them to get here. Otherwise, we would have teleported them here. But they're transporting a trophy of one Big Linda.
That's so cool.
Let's go.
Big Linda.
Yes.
A beheaded monstrosity from the ruins of Drakenheim.
I almost killed it once.
Almost?
Almost.
What happened?
We were tricked. And it didn't work out, but we were very close, and we were very brave. And nothing terrible happened. We weren't imprisoned. I don't know why I said that.
In the meantime, Rudy and Wrath, you are to come with me, and I will be leading you back to rejoin the King of Westamar. But in the Wilhelm is looking forward to seeing the two of you. As for you, Sebastian, you can take this, and he passes you a staff. You and River are to go down to the legislature and begin placing arcane wards in place in preparation for Venus Joplin arriving.
Alright. I can do that.
Not important job, Sebastian. Working your way up.
This is, River's not my favorite work, but...
River snorts. These are chores, Eldrick. Yes, they're chores. Do them.
Rejoin the academy, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
A hard day's work will do you good.
Is this
Smack him on the back.
Is this goodbye, Sebastian? For now?
Is it? Guys, it's been so fun. I mean, it hasn't always been fun. There was the dragon monsters. There was the many interesting conversations with your cat, Wrath. There was your terrible father, Wrath. There was the whole Queen of Thieves debacle. There was, it's been as fun as it could be. And I think the both of you are pretty awesome.
Thank you. I mean, you're not too bad yourself, considering they said you were going to be trouble. And I mean, we were a little bit in trouble, but not so much trouble that we couldn't handle.
Yeah, you made things more difficult. However, I am looking forward to. We spoke briefly, and I do believe there is a way to travel to the places you need to go.
Wrath, we're going to need to have some more conversations in the future.
And I have not forgotten, because I do wish to get new places myself. And you are a sturdy companion, even though you do get into trouble. I see that you can get yourself out of it, so I hope we can go to those places soon.
Just don't join the cult. Please don't join this cult.
No, you may join. We need more members.
If
It's also not a
anybody's
cult.
trouble, it's this little guy. And I go down and, just scratch Bruce's face. And
Bruce
I'm like, I'll
purrs.
see you later. Oh, man. I'm going to miss him most of all.
He has taken a bond to you.
That's like me.
He will likely not eat you as he first arrives.
I appreciate that, Wrath. Thank you. You're a very weird guy.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I just assume.
Do we hug?
I dare hug you and pick you up.
Oh,
And with that, Rudy and Wrath head out, and Sebastian and River, you two head off to do your chores at the legislature to prepare the arcane wards. Some time passes, and by the end of the day, Rudy and Wrath, you will rejoin the procession. That the larger kind of entourage is only like a day's ride out of Liberio, but it'll take it a couple days. That because it's a big group of people, it'll take it longer than what two people. Am I making sense there? Like you two can travel to that to rejoin Wilhelm faster than Wilhelm can get to Liberio, right? So it'll be a day there, day there. And on the flip side, Pluto and Veo will be arriving in the city alongside the Steel Fangs, who are kind of coming as a vanguard to prepare the security. The question is, which group would we like to reunite first?
The group.
Am I back to Wilhelm? Is that what's happening?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Only one of us switch costumes.
Yeah, this is more convenient.
Yeah.
It's simply a costume.
Okay.
I miss being Rudy.
Right back in.
All right.
All right.
Mhm. Wilhelm,
Yes.
you have been on the road now for several weeks, traveling. Since Lenore's funeral, you and Kat parted ways peacefully, but she left behind the gift. Have you opened that gift?
I am doing so right now.
Okay. Do you want to do that with Rudy and Wrath, or?
Oh, yeah, perhaps
Okay.
I'll wait for them,
Okay.
I guess. I was eager, I was getting excited.
Okay.
But I'll wait for my friends.
Should I be inspecting this gift from this Queen of Thieves? I mean, we ran into her. She's quite a mighty amount of trouble.
Wait, are we back together right now?
Well, there is a Rudy and Wrath. The two of you are brought to rejoin the caravan upon phantom steeds conjured by Eldric, riding along these ethereal horses, which Bruce does not like. You were able to
I'll dismiss them for
rapidly rejoin
Sure.
the approaching procession of the King of Westamar as they march towards Liberio. It is a great battalion of Hooded Lantern soldiers and Steel Fang mercenaries, along with a few Caspian warriors of House Jackson as well. As you ride up, the Lord Commander, you do ride past the Lord Commander and Paluto Jackson as you switch. And as you rejoin the rest of the group, the Elias Drexel, the Lieutenant Commander, welcomes you back into the group and leads you towards Wilhelm, who is riding atop his new suit of armor at the front of the procession. And you're able to ride up beside as you're all trotting along the roads, overlooking Liberio.
My friends, I have missed your faces.
Well, I'm glad to see that those two other ones kept you alive and well.
Oh,
Yes, we
they
heard
did.
you were attacked.
I was attacked by robots. I was attacked by religious cultists. I was attacked by a giant lizard. I was attacked by tentacle eyeball things in a throne room. I was attacked by my former aunt. Veo almost died multiple times trying to protect me.
I mean, good. As she should.
That's her job.
It was her job, and I think I realize now that she takes her job more seriously than I thought. She was all like, oh, cookies for everybody, and but turns out she's actually quite dedicated, and I'm impressed. Pluto is Pluto, he hits things with a sword and says some things, and he's a very fun person to be around.
I'm kind of concerned with the amount of things that attacked you, so I'm glad to be back in your company so we can hopefully avoid that happening going forward.
Yes, I won't lie. When a robot had grabbed me by the shoulder and there was a blade going into my gut, my thought was, I wish Rudy was here right now. So there is that. I did think of you in the moment where I thought I might die. Wrath, I thought of you sort of afterwards, and, you were there too.
I hope the thought was at least me yelling at you that you get in that situation where someone gets close enough to stab you.
Yeah, how did you let them get so close to stab you?
I shook their hand.
That is classic.
We need to start some like self-defense lessons or something.
Maybe like
Because
just
obviously,
a rule, like a
Manners
rule
maketh the
that-
man. It is a rule. Shake people's hands when they're introducing themselves. I'm sorry.
all right, maybe we need to have someone who is hired to shake someone's hand preemptively, and then you can shake their hand. We just need to put a little bit of distance between you and the people
Yes,
that are going to
if
stab you.
I let me shake their hands, and
Let Wrath do it.
I will
Mhm.
see into their souls, and I will determine if they are worthy to engage with you, or I will kill them.
I'm sorry. I just missed you so much, and I'm actually gonna grab Wrath and give him a hug. Just like you crazy guy. I give him like an old punch on the shoulder. Yeah, you can kill my enemies, Wrath. I missed you.
Oh, well, sounds like you got a lot of them now, so we best be on our toes going forward. Make sure, with this, shenanigans in Liberio go smoothly and no more attempts on your life.
That would be preferable, honestly. It's, Drakenheim's not a fun place. I don't like it there.
Not at all.
Now, as reunited at last, you will be camping out one more night before you do arrive in Liberio proper. Wilhelm, you have still had the gift that Katarina left you. And it's been pondering over whether or not it is, whether or not you should open it, given the warnings of boxes that have been left in Katarina's care before, or that she's left behind before.
Wrath, I got this box, this gift from Katarina, my cousin. Some know her as the Queen of Thieves. Although she seemed genuine and sincere during the funeral for her mother, my aunt, towards the end of our conversation, she slipped into what I would assume is, I'm going to refer to the two sides of her as Queen of Thieves and Katarina von Kessel, and I think I caught a glimpse of the Queen of Thieves for the first time. Now, I like to imagine that this gift is something pleasant, something meant for a family member, but if you could perhaps use your magic sense to determine if things are traps, summon traps, determine traps, is that the name of a spell? Determine traps, if you could cast that on this box, just to make sure that it's not going to explode, maybe cast, is this a bomb, question mark, or something of that sort.
This is your cousin?
Yes.
We did steal many boxes from her. Tiny little chests.
Which the two of you actually have.
Yes, this could be a revenge box. I do not mind investigating it. I know you rattled off a bunch of nonsense just now. Just hand it to me and I'll just hopefully not die.
All right.
There's no way for you to identify this the nature of this at all?
You can give me an Arcana check
What?
if you want.
Alright. Because it's in a box, right? Because I can't actually touch the object yet, right?
Well, you could examine if the box has any magic on
Okay, I'm gonna try casting Identify on the box.
it. Okay. The box is arcane locked. And that the only two people that can open it are Katarina, the only member of House Von Kessel can open it.
Oh.
My future king.
Yes.
I can't open it.
What you do realize, though, is that there are other magic items inside it. The box is it's about the size of a jewelry box, perhaps about 10 inches long and about 4 by 4 in height and depth.
If she was capable and she assisted us on her journey towards, she was obsessed with meeting my father. She has talked to him. After their discussion, we were able to part ways. She seems to be, I know the others are fearful of her, yet I do not fully comprehend why. If she is truly your cousin, do you believe her to want to harm you?
I mean, I'm basing a lot of the assumptions that this could be a trap on the stories of the other three. My interactions with her were that of talking to a distant family member. The only glimpse I caught of something different was towards the end of our conversations where, I mean, she's always been a bit of a rascal. And that rascally nature has become some sort of deep-seated want to manipulate and control. And I caught a glimpse of that at the end. She wanted to manipulate me.
We noticed that too in our dealings with her. She's very shifty when it comes to trying to figure her out and what her aims are.
But scary, I don't see it. I mean, the other three maybe just are easily manipulated. I don't know.
Yeah, one's an idiot.
Are you referring to Sebastian, the one that you've spent time with? Is he an idiot?
No, that Caspian.
Oh, no, Pluto, you know, he's smarter than he looks. I will say, he's got a good heart, and heart counts for something, I think, sometimes.
Not necessarily brains, though.
It has the most protein and iron of all of the edible organs. I think that it is worth opening. This does not appear to be malicious of any kind, at least until now. And if it is, we will. I don't know. I guess there's a cleric nearby.
Let the Lord Commander go.
Raph, actually, before I open this box, I'm just, I pull out the Scroll of Resurrection, and I hand it to him, and I'm like, just in case.
Where'd you get that?
This is incredibly rare.
I realize, you know what I'm saying, rule number 26, expect everything's a trap and you'll stay alive, but in this case, I expect it's a trap, but I'm going to open the box.
I say go for it.
You open the box, and it is a box, and as you open it,
It's a box.
inside is a cushioned lining with seven depressed divots in the cushioning, each of which holds a single brilliant blue sapphire. So there are 7 sapphires in all.
I don't remember having an affinity for sapphire. I'm trying to figure out if this is some sort of inside family thing between myself and Katarina that I have forgotten. I'm confused.
Wrath. Is there anything magical about the sapphires?
I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna pick up the far left sapphire.
Okay.
And I'm like over
And
your shoulder.
I'm
also.
gonna I want to investigate it.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know how to investigate. Can I cast identify again?
Sure. You cast identify, examining the
Closest I
stone.
can do. Yeah.
This stone
Takes me a bit.
is the focus for an instant summons spell. Crushing this sapphire will bring whatever object is associated with that sapphire into your hand.
I'm gonna really look into the sapphire. Is there anything
Sure.
that appears different between each sapphire?
Roll a d20 as you peer deeply into the sapphire.
Deeply. I get a 14.
As you peer into the sapphire, you feel for a moment as if you have met this individual before, and she is currently carrying there's like a magic in it that you can't pull the magic in because someone's carrying it, and you realize that the item that you're focusing on is the Lord Commander's seal. And you could, if you were to break the sapphire now, because Veo is carrying the Lord's Commander's seal, it wouldn't bring it, the summoning wouldn't work.
Oh my.
She's handed us the seals of Dragonheim.
And as you go through the rest of the gemstones, you realize that 2 of the gemstones actually are not assigned. Because the Queen of Thieves never possessed the inscrutable staff or the crown of Westermar. So she was never able to put an instant summons on those. But there's
everything else.
But everything else has an instant summons on it.
This is an unexpected act of goodwill.
Why would she give this to you? Why? So you can get him, maybe to give him to her, or to get him yourself.
She's,
What
again,
did she say to you?
towards the end, she suggested that maybe my life would be easier if I gave up the quest for the crown. But that was the only manipulative thing that left her mouth, and it was technically warranted because I was discussing the hardships I had faced recently in what I would consider a casual family conversation of catching up. Beyond that, she just spoke as Katarina. She was mourning her mother. She was happy to see me. We talked about memories, old duels, and masquerade balls at the castle. I mean, for what it's worth, other than a small glimpse of what could be considered an attempt at manipulation, this gift is act of kindness. It is showing that she trusts me and my path. She wants me to have the seals of Drakenheim. She wants me to control them. She had
that conversation with you if she was going to give you this.
Because it's my choice. Also, the fact that she had these is quite scary, but the fact that she's given them up is... Maybe the other three have her all wrong.
These may also be not the only copy.
Is it possible we can have number one summoning stone? I don't know. You would know, Wrath. Your magic.
Give me an Arcana check, Brad.
Of course, Rudy, I... Hold on.
Don't you have, like, advantage on Arcana checks or something of that sort? There's something that gives you something.
I have proficiency now. So I got a 29.
Well, yeah. Technically speaking, an object could be affected by multiple instances of the instant summon spell.
I do not know if this is the case.
This is the case. Right here.
However, I also missed you.
Oh, that's dry.
And yeah, basically,
So literal.
yeah.
If she has given you this gift, she may truly believe that you are the one that can rule Drakenheim.
Perhaps. She, again, has always been a bit of a rascal. So, based on the stories I've heard and the reputation she holds, although she did admit that some of her reputation is probably exaggerated,
Stories do that.
I still... I will keep her in my thoughts, in kindness, in generosity of this gift, and I will hope for the best from her and for her. But I will keep my eye on her when I can, and I am not going to readily trust everything that she does or says yet. But also, so far, I have no reason to fear her or assume she's lying.
Let's hope she doesn't give us a reason.
Well, with that, that's where we'll wrap things up for tonight. Thank you, as always, to our amazing cast, Kelly, Jill, and Joe, for playing two different characters tonight.
Yay!
Yes.
I missed Rudy so much.
A lot of fun.
I was happy to switch back to Sebastian, and I missed him, and now I can't wait to switch back to him again.
Yes.
But
Well-
that was a ton of fun. Thank you as well to Kyle for behind the scenes, all of the stuff he does. I miss his thumb. And a huge thank you to our Dungeon Master, Monty Martin, for running an incredible game, getting back into the swing of things with some beautiful roleplay, catching up with both parties. And we're about to bring everything back together, it looks like. So excited for the weeks to come.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Indeed. Lots more action in store as we get back into the swing of things, I think. I'm looking forward to that very much. As we zoom out for this evening, Joe, I don't think we have we had some maps from the book.
In our normal stream games, we use a variety of incredible assets produced by talented artists. We hope to showcase these in our future games. In the meantime, check out the Drakkenheim PDF for some amazing maps, and we hope you can enjoy the new Kickstarter and what's to come.
First, don't forget to look at the links below for our Teespring store. You can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dudes t-shirts, including Yes, 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 Pro Killer, all the fun ones. So check out bit.ly/DungeonDudesMerch.
Our videos and live streams are made possible because we have an incredible group of Patreon supporters who back us up. If you enjoy the work that we do here on Twitch and YouTube and elsewhere, please consider becoming a patron of our show by following the links in the description below.
We also have a phenomenal Discord community exclusive for our patrons where you can discuss the latest episodes of Drakkenheim. You can also discuss a lot of other things, all things D&D, but new to our Discord channel, because our playtest for Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim is going to be launching very soon. We have a bunch of new places to chat about the playtesting, the Apothecary class, all of the subclasses, all of the new spells in the book. So if you hop into our Discord, you can chat with Monty, myself, and even Jill and Joe about all of the cool stuff going on with the new Kickstarter, with the last Kickstarter, and with the show, or anything else you feel like talking to us about.
And with that, thank you. We got new videos coming out every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube. Check it out, youtube.com/DungeonDudes.
And you can also join us next Tuesday when we record the campaign live on Twitch. You can check us out from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/dungeon_dudes, or you can check us out on YouTube when the videos go up there on Fridays, or as an audio-only podcast that also goes up on Fridays.
Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time as we decide the fate of Drakkenheim.
Hei, er du ute og kjører bil? Kjapt innpå. Her er 3 ting som gjør bilturen litt tryggere og mye hyggeligere. Og det er: se, gi tegn og gjør deg synlig for andre. Vi er tross alt sammen i trafikken. Hilsen Statens Vegvesen.
Good evening and welcome back to the fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream campaign, and my name is Monty Martin, running our game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Sebastian Crow, the half-elf shadow sorcerer, and we're joined today by our good friends
Jill Benitis playing Beosenia, the Tabaxi Gloomstalker Ranger Rogue.
And Joe Gorman playing Pluto Jackson, the Human Battle Master.
Thank you for joining.
Well, I'm gonna stop the stream now, so see you guys later for World of Warcraft. Probably gonna continue with my mage or my paladin on Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW is also going to use Unreal Engine 5 somehow. That's gonna be really amazing. Play World of Warcraft with Unreal Engine. It's probably gonna look really good, so I'm looking forward to that when that is going to happen. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.